All right, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, infinite praise to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachahapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the hopeful elect. The sincere Akim and Akwaf that sincerely believe on the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, pushing his truth. I'm the brother Hamayan from GMS Columbus, Georgia camp. And before I get started, I got this fair use disclaimer. I will be using this video I'm about to play for educational purposes only, not monetary gain. Only for educational purposes only. Okay, so I'm gonna get right to it. This lesson won't be long. So it says daycare workers accused of dosing kids with antihistamines. If I'm saying that right, Shalaki.
Baby daycare centers are meant to offer busy parents peace of mind, a secure, safe place for their precious little ones. But what cameras captured inside this daycare, authorities say, is downright sinister. Watch closely. Why is this employee pouring pills into her hand? She grabs a gallon of milk to prep lunch and then does the unthinkable. According to police, she spikes each baby bottle with Benadryl, a sleep-inducing antihistamine. And cops say that wasn't the only time. A week later, she appears to do it again, slipping something.
Hey man, see? But guess what? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you fail to realize that the Lord told us to in Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So people be thinking they in good cases, man. We need Yahweh Shema Shai. Our children are not safe in these daycares, these schools, wherever they may be, in recreational centers. They're not safe, man. We're not safe. We need Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Look at this wickedness, man. This is wickedness, unrighteous decrees, and man.
Inside another bottle before handing it to a baby in a bouncer. Despite the evidence, including photos of the partially dissolved Benadryl pills, police say they weren't able to charge her with a crime.
It made no sense at all because, as law enforcement, you're thinking this is cut and dry child abuse. However, giving somebody something that's over the counter, even being that they're an infant or a small child, doesn't fit the statutory requirements as a crime, unfortunately.
She was
Wow. Hey, man, if that is not, man, this devil gotta pay, bro. Zechariah chapter 7 and is it 11 and 7? I want to say 11 and 5. Zechariah 11 and 5. Who possess or slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that's the point, man. See? That man just said she ain't guilty. You know? Okay. Yahweh Shema Shai is he's gonna jack Esau up, man. Esau gotta pay, man. And 2/3 of our people, they got the same mind frame. They love this Idumean, man. They don't see no wrong.
was never charged, but we found daycare workers across the country who were accused of dosing kids with antihistamines and sleep aid supplements. Police say some daycare workers are slipping kids drugs to put them to sleep, but even seemingly harmless over-the-counter medication can be lethal for your little one. And as one Vermont mother knows all too well, it can end in unimaginable heartbreak.
She was literally born an angel.
Marissa Breyer says she and her husband were in baby bliss with their firstborn, Harper Rose.
No, Mama. I said Mama.
But on her third day at this daycare in Rutland, Vermont, their world was shattered with a single text message.
Baby is sick, ambulance here, go to hospital. My heart sank.
She and her mother, Brenda, rushed to the emergency room where doctors performed CPR, but it was too late.
Marissa was just screaming. It was like the soul-wrenching scream. Those are the things that I see and think about almost every night when I close my eyes.
The doctors let Marissa and her husband hold their baby one last time.
That was like devastating. It still is. Was definitely like one of the hardest moments. Like when you don't even want to, walk away or say goodbye. But I had to be like,
Esau be hurting Esau, man. This is how you know this devil don't care, man. He hurt his own people. He gotta pay, man. He gotta pay.
we need to leave.
An autopsy revealed Harper Rose was given a lethal dose of an allergy medication never meant for babies.
This world is so cruel. That's all I could think was like, how could somebody do that to someone else's baby? Soul shattering.
Prosecutors charged the daycare owner, Stacy Val.
Look at this red Idumean, Idawam, Edom, Edomites, so-called white man, so-called white woman, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is gonna get y'all, man. The hand join the hand, you jakes that love this Idumean, man. The Lord gonna get you too, man. The Lord gonna get them, man. He gonna get them.
Court with manslaughter and child cruelty. But little baby Harper Rose isn't the only child that Valancourt is accused of drugging inside her now shuttered daycare behind me. Melanie McAtee says she trusted Valancourt to look after her 8-month-old son Martin. But after hearing the terrible news about baby Harper, she had a certified lab test Martin's hair for the same drug. It came back positive for diphenhydramine, the active ingredient in Benadryl.
I was shocked. I felt like a failure of a mother.
Looking back, she says Martin was always exhausted after daycare, but thankfully never had a deadly reaction. Do you ever wonder what if?
Every single day of my life.
She sued Valancourt, and the case has been settled. 4 years after Harper Rose's death, Valancourt is still awaiting trial. She has pled not guilty. Did you drug baby
That's Esau, man. That is Esau, Edom.
Harper Rose at your daycare? She was 6 months old. What do you have to say to her family?
It has been like reliving that day over and over. I just want accountability and for other people to be aware this.
Slavery is coming for you. Let me grab these precepts, man. I got a few lined up. Let me start with Malachi. Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord. Yet I have loved Jacob, the 12 tribes. Jacob is Esau's brother. Jacob's name was changed into Israel, and he had 12 sons, man. The 12 tribes, the Israelites. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And I hated Esau. See? Lord, hate this motherfucker. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, of armies, because host goes into armies. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh will have indignation forever. The Lord has righteous anger toward these people, man. See? Let's get St. John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and they that might have it more abundantly. That's talking about Yahweh Shai. That thief is Esau Edom, man. Job chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. He can't be trusted, man. So-called white man, so-called white woman can't be trusted, man. The Lord told us never to trust them, man. Not sometimes don't trust them, or every now and then you can trust them. He said never trust them. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up and is not upright in him. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And that's right, man. And I'll end the lesson off with want to say it's second 1:6. Yep, Second Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See, it's gonna happen, man. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall be punished with the everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day. And the point is, man, the Lord is going to recompense, man. So Abaratazah, Shalaki, Abaratazah, this was an edifying lesson. I would like to close out by giving our praises to Yahweh by Hashem, our Shai by Hashem, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the teacher rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. Abba Babal, Kwame Asharala, Shalom.